How The Grinch Stole Christmas has been a staple family favorite since it was released in 2000, but the stars have had a rough ride since it was first released 2 decades ago. The film, based on the Dr. Seuss book from 1957, became one of the most successful festive movies of all time, only getting beat by Home Alone when it was released. With its dazzling set design and cast of comedy legends, the classic Grinch is still as entertaining as it was 2 decades on. As for the stars of Whoville, many of them have gone to further success, but sadly others have faced tragic fates. Here, we take a look back at the most famous faces and where they are today. Jim Carrey, the Grinch. Jim Carrey, who was already famous for Ace Ventura, Pet Detective and Dumb and Dumber, took on the iconic role of the Grinch. He captivated viewers with his wacky personality and has a soft spot for the role. "I've always loved this character. I think that has great," the actor told D! News. "I've always been kind of a little bit of an outsider and I think that has the ultimate outsider. Has the ultimate disenfranchised guy." Jim has been pretty busy since, winning praise for his role as Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and Mr. Popper's Penguins. The 61-year-old has published a children's book and a novel. Away from cameras, he has spoken of his struggles with depression. "Depression is your body saying, 'I don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to hold up this avatar that you've created in the world. It's too much for me,'" he once said. Taylor Momsen, Cindy Lou Who. When Taylor Momsen portrayed the role of Cindy Lou Who, befriending the Grinch to help him rediscover the joy of Christmas, she was just 7 years old. She went on to star as Jenny Humphrey in the hit show Gossip Girl, and then put her acting days behind her to pursue music. But in an interview with the Today Show, she said, "I grew up, but I think deep down I've still got a lot of Cindy Lou Who in me." Taylor has said that she was relentlessly bullied after taking on the sweet and sugary role of blonde hair and blue-eyed Cindy Lou. Speaking on SiriusXM's Podcrushed podcast with her on-screen brother from Gossip Girl, Taylor admitted that starring as Cindy Lou in The Grinch changed her life in a multitude of ways before brazenly admitting, one of them being, "I was made fun of relentlessly." She said, "Every time I would start a new school or go somewhere else, I don't even think the kids knew my name. I was just Grinch Girl." She went on, "Not even the character name, just Grinch Girl. I got used to it, but it was alienating." Now 30 years old, Taylor has been the frontwoman in American rock band The Pretty Reckless for 14 years. But tragedy struck when 2 of her friends died in 2017 and 2018, plunging her into an utterly dark hole of depression and substance abuse. "We went through a lot of loss and a lot of tragedy over the past few years in the Pretty Reckless world," Taylor told the Metro. "A lot of deaths, a lot of hits. And I won't speak for everyone, but I went very, very down. My life felt like it was over and I went very down to this utterly dark hole of depression and substance abuse and I was a mess. I was living in this hole of darkness that I was not sure I would ever get out of. I wasn't sure if I wanted to. I had kind of given up on life, I'd given up on everything at that point. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make music again. I'd given up as a person. It was very dark. It was music that saved me." Christine Baranski, Martha Mayhew vs. Christine Baranski played Martha Mayhew, a former classmate and love interest of the Grinch. After her time in Whoville, she has appeared in many feature films, including Mamma Mia! in 2008 and its sequel. She was also in critically acclaimed U.S. dramas, The Good Wife and The Good Fight. Now 71 years old, Christine is a 15-time Emmy Award nominee and is well known for playing Leonard's mother, Dr. Beverly Hofstadter in The Big Bang Theory. In 2014, she sadly lost her husband, actor Matthew Cowles, to heart failure aged 69. She has 2 daughters and reportedly lives in Connecticut, U.S. Molly Shannon, Betty Lou. Molly Shannon played Betty Lou who was Cindy Lou's mom and the loving wife of Lulu. She has since enjoyed a successful acting career, starring in Wet Hot American Summer, The First Day of Camp, Will and Grace and The White Lotus. This year, she appeared in the Morgan Freeman drama, A Good Person. At the age of 59, Molly is a mom of 2 and married to artist Fritz Chestnut. In 2017, the actor and comedian hosted Saturday Night Live, and that same year, she won the Film Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Other People. Jeffrey Tambor, Mayor Augustus. Jeffrey Tambor played the role of Mayor Augustus, the Grinch childhood bully who became the mayor of Whoville. Since the film, Jeffrey has featured in a range of roles, starring in all 3 films in the Hangover trilogy and playing Oscar Bluth in Arrested Development. Most notably, he played transgender woman Maura Pfefferman in Transparent, which won him an Emmy. However, he was fired from the show in 2018 amid accusations of sexual misconduct, which he denied. He said, "I am deeply sorry if any action of mine was ever misinterpreted by anyone as being sexually aggressive or if I ever offended or hurt anyone. But the fact is, for all my flaws, I am not a predator, and the idea that someone might see me in that way is more distressing than I can express." How the Grinch Stole Christmas airs on ITV1 at 3:20 p.m. today on Saturday, December 23.